show how we as Filipinos are able to struggle amidst, our hardships. And first among that is the idea of migration. We have migrated in order for us to help our nation rise. And you see, because without the migrants, our nation would have fallen during the economic crisis. So this play is a chronicle of the stories of migrant workers and migrants who are both professional, non-professional, domestic workers, seamen, who go to other countries in order for them to help our nation, and in the process learn a maturation process before they return back to the country. And so I wanted to teach the audiences, the values that we learn as Filipinos in diaspora. And this is also to empower us, our audiences, to think of what goes on inside our minds when we think about home, or when we play nation, or when we play our country in other countries.
So the characters are composed of individuals. Is it in Toronto or Canada or the US?
This is in Geneva, but then it is a play that speaks to the world, because the stories parallel monomythically, meaning to say the same stories occur in all parts of the world where migrant workers are and where Filipino migrants are.
So your intention is to uplift the Filipino, is that correct?
Also, in other words, for our country to show other forms of performances that sometimes become very rare in a kind of materialist society where people only, watch commodified performances such as concerts, such as imitations of TV shows. It's time that we look into more serious work, more serious theater work that comes out of our culture.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Not at all. I haven't eaten karaoke. I was close to Samantha, you're very beautiful. Wonderful. Why don't you go into the show?
Yeah, I think you were very impressive in your performance today.
Thank you. Thank you. It is truly a privilege and an honor to work with Dr. Anton Juan. Under his wings, we really worked hard for this play, and I'm very, very happy and honored talaga. And not only for myself, but for all the cast and the crew. We are all very honored dito sa play na to. Sana natuwa kayo. Natuwa kayo sa mga storya ng mga tayong mga migrant workers dito naman sa Canada.
So how did you prepare for that role?
We had to audition. We also had to audition for the parts with Dr. Anton Juan, and he picked all the characters based on the story itself. So lahat kami nag-try lang naman, and then here we are.
So can you relate the experience of Tessie to those people here in Toronto?
Very much so. Tessie played an OFW nurse na medyo who is a fool in love, hindi ba? Marami tayong mga OFW dito na nag-aantay ng pag-ibig at minsan nasasawi, at yun yung aking role.
So your role in Tessie is very tragic?
Very, very tragic. Very tragic ho. Very tragic. But,
okay. So she was hopelessly in love with this guy?
Yeah, she's a hopeless romantic. She is a person who's in love with love. Parang gano'n.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.